let's remind everybody, you actually have walked this walk in real life. You lost an enormous amount of weight yourself.
160 pounds.
Incredible.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
That's a human. That's a whole person.
That is a whole person. Yeah.
You lost a whole person.
I cut myself in half, for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And what was the most essential thing that you took away from that, from your own life experience?
You know, honestly, just living it, walking the talk that I've done with them. I honestly, a lot of people always go, you must be the super sweet trainer because you've lived it and you know what they're feeling. And I'm like, absolutely. But I also know every excuse they have in the book, right? So
you can
I bring
see it
that
coming
experience.
a mile away.
Yeah, I'm like, I've already lived it. I've done it. Like, I wrote the book for the longest time. So it brings a different dynamic to the show, my own experience. And I love it, though, because my contestants, my team, they wholeheartedly have the buy-in, right? They're like, you've done it. Not only have I lost the weight, I've kept it off for 5 years. So it's possible to do it. And I think they just need that hope. That's it.
And I also love that, and I know Bob is like this too, that you bring a inner self aspect to weight loss. It's an emotional thing, isn't it?
It's, you know, one thing that Bob said that I will always hold on to is these people didn't get in this position just because they love pizza, right?
That's
and looking back at mine, I was 322 pounds. I didn't get that way just because I solely love food. Yes, I love food. I'm always going to be a foodie, but I had an attachment to food. I had an emotional attachment, and I had, you know, a relationship that wasn't normal.
So much of this work is not just going to the gym or making a different choice, you know, come mealtime. It's an emotional upheaval for a lot of these folks.
Big time. And you know what, when it comes to self-worth and self-image and self-love, you know, those are very buzzwords right now, but they're very important buzzwords, and people need to be proactive versus reactive. And if you don't change your head and your heart, aesthetically, you're not gonna stay the same. Thank you.
It should just make you glowing. You know, whatever size you are, when people get happy about themselves, you can just see it.
I'm completely different. Yeah, I'm a completely different woman.
You're just glowy.
Yeah, I'm, you know, good makeup artist too. But no,
yes,
but
that's
I am a completely different woman than what I was 6 years ago. And the show actually changed me too. I'm a very different woman from when I first got on the show, from when I left that campus. I even called my fiance and I said, I'm not coming home the same woman. Because it just changed me so much. So these are 3 things that I like to tell people that I work with. So one of the first one is, girl.
Water!
Right? Water, 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 water.
I drink a liter in the morning and a liter at night.
I get made fun of because I have a gallon water jug with me everywhere that I go. So I cannot be one of those people who has a little water bottle, drink it and fill it up. I'll forget about it. I won't fill it up. It'll sit empty in my car. I carry a water gallon with me every day, so I know exactly what my goal is. It sits in the car as you go. The other thing is an emergency kit. So I like to shop. I like to go out and about a lot. There's lots of times that I am not home to eat my prep meals. So what happens when you typically do that?
You make bad choices.
Drive through, stopping at the gas station and that Snickers bar is calling your name. So I always keep things that will not melt in my car. So nuts, oils, dried fruit. Not always the best dried fruit, but I'd rather you eat dried fruit and nuts and seeds versus the Snickers bar.
Exactly.
Yeah. So tuck this away in your glove box.
Drive through takeout food. Right.
Exactly. Put that in your glove box, you forget about it, and when you need it, you're like, oh, I need that. The other thing would be a journal. So do you ever see people with journals at the gym?
Just me. But here's the funny thing. I'm not journaling the workout. I literally can't go anywhere in life without a notebook.
Oh, stop.
Anywhere. And I write food everywhere. I write recipes, or sometimes I design furniture. But I see things in my head very clearly when I'm running.
Do you know what
And I have the notebook so I can draw pictures or write a recipe.
I literally dream in workouts. I wake up in the middle of the night and I will like write down a workout.
That's right.
Yeah. But the journal, so many of us we focus on that scale all the time, right? We don't focus on non-scale victory. So I love to write down my workout. So 7 push-ups in January, go to March, and it says 50 push-ups. That way you can track your reps, you can track your weight, you can see your progress versus always depending on that scale. So I always have a notebook with me.
I hate scales. I haven't stood on
one
since I was 12.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming, my darling.